Now, don't be bad. Don't be bad.
I have about 23 problems with everything Randy Moss said, and 23 happens to be the number of touchdown passes, the all-time NFL record number of touchdown passes Randy Moss caught from Tom Brady in 2007, a record that still stands to this day.
Probably going to stand for some more time.
Look, allow me to say, I don't think Randy Moss is just good on television. I think he has become great on television. He has come out of that me against the world shell he was always in as a player, and he is as electrifying on ESPN television as he was as a deep threat on the football field. But as you know, Mr. Sharpe, I remain a huge Tom Brady fan. And silly me, I thought Randy Moss was a Tom Brady fan also. Well, I couldn't tell from what he said yesterday. Fun. So let me read this quote. There's going to be a change in New England. I think we're going to see them have a lot more fun out there. And Cam Newton is going to give them that opportunity for the fans, not just in Foxborough, but all over the country, to see how really fun this offense can be. It has been a long time since a comment has dumbfounded and outraged me as much as that comment outraged me. He even went so far to say that over the last 20 years, New England's offense has not been much fun to watch.
Except?
Randy, you were actually there and part of a 2007 offense, which was the most electrifying I have ever witnessed up to that point. Now, Peyton eclipsed it in 2013 in Denver, so I'm going to give you that. But in 2007, they shattered every offensive record imaginable.
They did?
I was on the edge of my seat watching every game because it was bombs away. It was as much fun to watch as any offense I have seen, even this side of that St. Louis Rams offense in 2001, which was all-time fun. But it wasn't as much fun as this one because this one was unstoppable.
It was unstoppable, huh?
Yeah. So let me ask you.
14 points in the Super Bowl.
What are we talking about fun here, Mr. Moss? Are we talking about Cam occasionally running for a first down on a third down? Okay, that's a lot of fun. I'll give you that. Are we talking about the kind of fun that Carolina Panthers have had, Panther fans have had the last 4 years when they watched Cam lead them to a 23-23 record in the games that he started? Is that fun?
That's not fair.
Fun? It's not fun to me. To me, the definition of fun is Tom Brady winning 6 Super Bowls with 6 game-winning edge-of-your-seat drives. I can't define fun any more than that. I cannot define watchable any more than 6 game-winning drives to win 6 championship rings. And to me, the definition of fun for New England Patriot fans was watching Tom Brady throw for 124 yards against the Legion of Boom in the fourth quarter of a Super Bowl in which he brought them back from 24 to 14 down. That is Mardi Gras kind of fun. To me, the even bigger definition of fun is Tom Brady bringing the New England Patriots back from 28-3 down in a Super Bowl against the Atlanta Falcons, in which in the fourth quarter and overtime, Tom Brady threw for 246 yards. That is New Year's Eve kind of fun. Dare I even throw in a couple of the AFC Championship games? How about coming back on Jacksonville down 20-10 in the fourth quarter, AFC Championship game, throwing for 138 yards against the Saxonville defense in the fourth quarter alone? That is birthday party kind of fun to me. How about going to Kansas City, Mahomes home, and in overtime converting 3 straight 3rd and 10s? That is, dare I say, that's like Christmas morning kind of fun to me, right? And yet Randy did not win a Super Bowl with Tom Brady, so it's possible Randy wasn't that big of a football fan in those years. Maybe he just didn't watch the Super Bowls. Maybe he wasn't aware. No, seriously. Maybe he just wasn't aware that Tom has won 6 of these, should have won 2 more because he had a game-winning drive against Eli that got canceled by Belichick's defense and Eli's greatness down the stretch. I'll give you that. And all Tom did in another loss was throw for a playoff record 505 yards. That was really fun for me to watch. Tom Brady has been the funnest quarterback to watch in the history of football, which is why he is the all-time GOAT. I will give you Cam is fun to watch, but fun to me is what I just detailed for you because it was shocking, electrifying, knock you out of your chair kind of fun. Randy, what are you thinking? I feel like I just got mossed.
So in other words, Randy Moss said that he kind of rubbed you the wrong way.
I would say, because I didn't expect it from him, of all people. Maybe from a rival, maybe from when maybe Steve Smith defending Cam Newton. I don't know, but not Randy Moss, who actually caught those 23 touchdown passes from Tom Brady.
Hold on, tell me, Skip. Just because he caught 23 touchdowns does not mean he can't offer analysis or critique of what the Patriots offense is going to give.
I respect that, but I don't think even you could agree with it.
Parts of it, but not all of it. I think the thing is, Skip, is that I think what makes Moss so good on television is that he will occasionally criticize former teams that he played with or former teammates that he played with.
He has big opinions.
So you have to be able to do that in order to be good, because all of you do is be harsh on other people while being vanilla on teams that you played with or organizations that you played at. People start to see that and it's like, okay, we see what you're doing here. Skip, the offense will look a lot different with Cam Newton as opposed to Tom Brady. We understand that because if we look at the 4 games that we saw, even when we go back to Matt Castle, the offense wasn't what it was with Tom. Tom is a pure drop-back passer. They're not going to move the pocket. They're not going to get Tom outside the pocket because that's not what he does. Tom is in that phone booth, 7-step drop, 5-step drop, and get rid of the football. Skip, when I look at this, Tom's offense is standard. When we think of fun offenses in 2020, 2019, we think of the Chiefs. We think of Lamar and the Ravens. That's what we think of fun offenses. When we look at Tom Brady, Skip, I mean, come on now, let's be real. They San Antonio. They block. They win, but they block. You know that, I know that. Well, Tom Brady ain't throwing no looks.
6 game-winning drives in the Super Bowl? You don't think that's electrifying?
Skip. He's not throwing no looks. He's not hitting that X button spin like Lamar Jackson. That's not what Tom Brady is. Okay, fine, but
he's an artist. He's a master of greatness. Like he creates masterpieces.
I believe the offense will be flashier. It will have more big runs, big plays from Cam, but that doesn't make it better. So, and I agree with you on this point. Just because just because something is more fun, because it's flashier, doesn't mean it's better. You know, you could have, look, Tom Brady's a Mercedes. He's a big body. Hey, he's 550. You know, you get his Skip, you don't put nothing on it. And Cam Newton is a Ferrari. Now, which is more practical? At the end of the day, Skip, in this situation, just because Cam is flashier, just because the offense will look, maybe be funner, that remains to be seen. We're going to have to ask the guys that are there, is this more fun? Considering, Skip, last 5 years, they've gone to 3 Super Bowls. They won 2 of them. So you don't get to those Super Bowls. I don't know how many players on that team that was there going to say, man, this ain't no fun. We normally equate fun to winning, and nobody has done that better for a longer period of time than Tom Brady. But the exciting plays, Skip, the plays that we saw Mahomes make, or the plays that we see Lamar Jackson make, that's not what Tom was. So I'm not putting words into Randy's mouth. Randy played with him. And I agree with you. In 2007, that was as electric of an offense that we had ever seen. Now, it's funny that Skip said that was arguably the greatest offense of all time, and then yet they only scored 14 points. 14 points. Averaging 37, scored 14 points. But that's Coach Belichick's fault. But that's not the
Well, who should have won the game?
Eli.
With 2 minutes left, who drove the team 80 yards for a touchdown?
I can't believe you only had...
Tom Brady
Hold on.
did.
I can't believe that with only 2 minutes left, you only had 7 points. With the GOAT, a unanimous MVP quarterback, a wide receiver that just...
With 2 minutes left, you had 14 points. It was 14-10 New England.
14? Tom Brady. Yeah. Hold on. The guy that said yesterday had just went on a drive in Buffalo with 7 for 7, touchdown, 4.5. Ooh, 7 straight possessions.
Yep.
7 straight touchdowns. And he could only get...
4 of those went to Randy Moss. Did Randy forget that? Maybe he had a concussion that year. I don't know.
He could only get 14 against little old Eli. Oh, my goodness.
Was that enough?
No.
Yep, it was.
They lost 17-14. How is that enough?
You can't stop Eli from going 83 yards in 12 plays.
And you
Seriously,
remember
83 and 12.
When Plaxico said we're gonna win this game, they're gonna score 17 points. You remember Tom Brady scoffed.
He did.
Oh, we only gonna get 17. And what happened? They did it one better.
Well, they were 18-0 at that point. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about no 18-0. All I know about is 18-1. I don't know nothing about 18-1.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.